Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Refresh! 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 Jesus. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So funny story. I accidentally oh my god, sorry, excuse me. Remember when I used to be so embarrassed about belching on stream, and now it's like, oh fuck it, fuck it.
We were so scared. We thought you were Ms. Lalathon.
Oh my god. No, I'm sorry about that. So I tried loading the Lalathon image into OBS, and OBS was like, "Whoa, lady, whoa, that's a whole lot of image," and it borked, and I think it crashed. But you said Palm. There was something with Palm last night that she was experiencing. So there we go. We need a belt stream. Listen, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry. Hi, Greg. Hi, Pixie. Hi, Thanis. Welcome. Listen. We'd be so lost without. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gee. Okay. You had. Okay. All right. You had your fun. You had your fun. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. So yes. Listen. Fucking. Lala, go ahead. Okay, yes. Okay, speaking of which, there was something that led me to think. Oh, wait. Oh, why can't I think? Why can't I think? Okay, wait. All right, wait. What was I trying to... What was I... Okay, yes. I remember what I was trying to say before I got booked. Sorry. OBS blew up. It sure did. It should do 20. Yes. Okay. So, yes. So we have big announcements here. Okay. Big announcement. Magic Bunny. Sup? Sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't want to be called out. Welcome on into the diner. It's nice to have you in. Hello. Hi. We know Magic Bunny. She's from the theme park crew. Know that? Peter! No! Peter! I was gonna... Oh, Peter found out! Oh! Yes, I updated my throne. Thank you, Peter! Mwah! Thank you for my Tim Tams! Yeah! My Tim Tams! Yeah! I'm so excited! Yes, Tim Tams. Oh, we are back. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I should probably drink some water. So yes, Tim Tams. Thank you. So good to see you, Magic. Yeah, of course. Nice. Welcome on in. Welcome. Listen, oh my God, Tim Tams. You don't know about Tim Tams? Oh my God, it's like, did you ever want to be addicted to the drug, but want it to be more financially feasible and also, you can't OD on it? Let me introduce you to Tim Tams. Tim Tams are a wonderful chocolatey covered biscuit snacky snack from down under. Okay? Right? And the Australians did not mess around when they developed this crack snack that I'm obsessed with. This crackety schnackety. And let me tell you, I had them for the first time at TwitchCon in the fall last year. And my world was changed. Changed, I say. Changed! And not only me, but then I also introduced them to Don Don. And we love the Tim Tams. I mean, I have definitely a problem with them, but I love the Tim Tams. So, as per tradition, look who decided to show up and cause a little bit of chaos. So nice of you to join us, Omni. So nice. I see you've come delivering a message with a little quarter attached to it, huh? So nice. So nice for you to come. It's so nice that every day you come and say hello to me. It's so nice. It really is. It makes me feel very special. Makes me feel very, very special. And you also know what else it makes me feel? Makes me, you're raising my fucking blood pressure because you keep on trying to gaslight Chat, man. Keep on trying to gaslight Chat. And Summer Hop is over here. Brutus, the Brutus to my Caesar. What the fuck? It's not my birthday. My birthday's in September. My birthday's in September. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not 50.
I'm glad to
not
know
50.
that you have great consideration for your fans, and
What?
when they come.
What? What? Oh, I'll show you what's coming. I'm coming with the chocolate in hand. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hey, I missed. Hold on, one more time. Wait, where did it go? Oh. You summoned my wife. How dare you to watch this atrocity? Hold on. Wait, you're keeping freaking. Yeah. Hi-ya! There we go. There it is. Hi-ya! What the fuck? It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. My birthday's September. My birthday is in September. Okay? All right. Yeah, not my birthday. Crazy kids. Crazy. Gaslighting, man. Gaslighting. But yes,
Oh, only 6 minutes to feed stuff
Yeah.
for this stream.
What do you mean feed stuff? No! There's no feed stuff and it's not my birthday, man. What the hell? What the fuck? Although, speaking of feed stuff, I promise there's a segue that makes sense, okay? Speaking of feed stuff. Okay. You were talking about Tim Tams. Right. And so we're talking about feet, which both technically are snacks. So, feet. Apparently, we're going to go back to Tim Tams in just a second. I promise.
Are you finally selling Lala branded Crocs?
No, I'm not selling Lala branded Crocs. You crazy. No. What we are selling. Look what you're making me say. I can't even think anymore. Oh, Dan, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 4 months. Don't know what I walked it on, but happy 4 months. Also, thought I'd mention a horror game I voice in will be coming out this Sunday on Game Jolt. Oh, and Steam June 25th. What's the name of the game, Dan? What's the game? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Listen. What's a Lalathon? We're going to talk about that. I've been trying to talk. I'm terrible at staying on topic. Did I take my medication today? Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. I was a good girl. I took my medication today. Okay. So, okay. First of all, talking of feet stuff. Okay, for my VTuber fans out there, for people who like VTubers, please confirm or deny. Is there actually a tradition? I learned about this. I had like a YouTube. I was watching. I was watching a stream highlight on YouTube. I had it in the background while I was doing some work yesterday, and I found out because I feel like, listen, I know there's certain things that I feel like I don't understand or things within VTubing that I feel like I still learn about, like traditionally, right? There's cultures and traditions, right? Debuts are a cultural tradition in our community, right? Debuts, whether it's for a new model, new outfit, all these things. We love hyping events. We're a big event hype community, right? So, hey, Rain, welcome on in. Dad, thank you so much for getting a tier 1 to Little Bull. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. So, okay. So, one of these traditions that I found out about, and this was the first time I heard of this, so I wanted to know how accurate / confirm / denial whatever of this. Is it true that when a VTuber hits 100K on Twitch, they post feed pics? Is this a real thing? Is this actually a tradition? Somebody mentioned some highlight. I was like, I never heard of that before. Because if that's the case, I hope I never reach 100K. I've never heard. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, okay, that's good. Hi, Keo. Welcome on in. Hi, honey. It's good to see you. Yeah. Was it a Project Melody highlight? I feel so called out. What the fuck? Ah! What? Listen. I love watching Melody. So there's certain people who I really love listening to because of their voice. And of course because they're funny, whatever. But I love Melody's I love Melody's voice. So I do like listening. I like what I do like watching. Uh uh I like putting her in the background while I do some work sometimes. It was an oldie. 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 Stream highlight video. It was an oldie. Yeah. I like what? Listen, you all know this. You know that I listen. I love the V Shoujo girls. I love their streams. They're great. So they bring a great comfort to me whenever I I love watching them. Uh, I love watching them. Actually, you know who I really got into? Who I kind of was aware of their. I was aware of their stuff, but I didn't like religiously watch them. And you know who I've been tuning into a lot? They're not a VTuber. Although I feel like they would make a great VTuber because they'd be really unhinged. I really have gotten into ever since like, especially after I met them. I got into watching Will Neff streams a lot because, and I didn't know this, Will does so much like film yapping. Like they'll like watch movies and then they'll do like movie breakdowns and like he's so knowledgeable. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know his background in terms of like his experience, but I was like, this sounds like somebody who like knows the behind the scenes and stuff. I was like, this is really cool. So I've been really obsessed with watching Will lately because I've been really loving his deep dives. It feels like I'm listening to a podcast about filmmaking. It's so good. You know, like sometimes I feel like I like to I like putting stream highlights in the back, like to listen. But if I'm tuning into a live stream, like if I'm tuning into a VTuber live stream, I kind of like to be an active lurker in the sense that I don't want it just in the background where I hear it. I actually want it on the screen because it's very visually appealing and satisfying. You know what I mean? So versus like Will, I wasn't like watching. I had him in the background. Same thing. And I was just like, ooh, that's good. Like it. Yeah. Yeah, Mel does it. Yeah, it's really cute. It's really cute. It's really cute. Yeah. Was it on the other? No, it was literally on YouTube. It was literally on YouTube. I also realized maybe it was just a joke or whatever, but I felt like I saw it in somebody else's video too. Yeah. With the 100K, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yes, you did know this, but you hate me. Yes. Somehow tends to tell me things and then I forget about them and then she reminds me later and I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know." And she's like, "Why do you gaslight me?" If that's not true friendship, then I don't know what is. Have a screen of sometimes people what they do is like they'll literally like they have the tab open but they'll be doing other things, like you know what I mean, like they might have it in amongst like a different tab or they have it on a monitor but it might be amongst like other things that are happening. Some people don't like, they may not visually be tuning into a stream. mm. Sometimes they just like the comfort of company. mm. Yeah, everybody is different. Even if I'm actively looking, if I'm tapping, I always make sure it's on screen. Yeah, like the like Will was one where I don't do that. I feel like, and I think it's different too, right? Like a VTuber stream has so many visual points of interest. And he's in his room usually, which is very minimally decorated. Uh, and so I feel like that's also why it's easier to have in the background. Mm, mm. I'm playing my like. Oh my god, I'm on your TV. That's crazy, Tin. That's crazy. Hi, Dinah. Welcome on in. Do you have any advice for first day of teaching outfits? Like what colors matching? Listen, I don't have any advice for what to wear color wise. Okay? I don't have any advice to what to wear color wise because there's a lot of things that contribute to that. But I do have one tip for if you said first day of teaching, wear something that makes you feel confident. I feel like that's more what you so colors there's so many different colors can work so differently. There's a million things, right? Like certain skin tones look more flattering. It depends on your undertones, right? Like, two like for instance, two pale people, right? If you have depending on your undertones, certain colors look different on you. So, it's the same thing with like makeup, learning what looks good on you. And so, in terms of if you're trying to do something for first day of school and you're nervous, wear something that you feel makes you confident. That's the energy you need. You know what I mean? Mm, mm. Hi, Carol. Welcome on in. Hi. Yeah. I only have two monitors, so I guess it's a little different, but I just have the screen up. Oh, you're so sweet, Daddy. I'm a main monitor. I'm a main. Oh, I don't care if you're just saying that to stroke my ego. It worked. It worked. Go ahead. Tell me more about how I'm on your main monitor. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh my god. Hey Ray, welcome on in. Hello. Hi. Listen, I do think that there are things that are more flattering on people than other things, but I do believe that if you a lot of the like something like the power of fashion is that it can really like make you feel confident, and that's the key, man. I've seen people wear like things that you're like that's kind of like unconventional or whatever, or things you don't think about, whatever. Or sometimes it's a simple chic look, but confidence is the most important accessory to any look. I'm full believer in that. That's not just me being like, that's not me just being like, oh, that like how do you say, like toxically positive or whatever. It literally is the most important thing. You can have a fabulous outfit, but if you like feel like insecure about it or whatever, like people can read that energy, you know? Mm. What the hell, Peter? More Tim Tams? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's Grimace doing in the diner? Well, he's a good luck charm for the Mets. We're not talking about this past weekend. It didn't count, okay? But yes. Oh, that's right. I was in the middle of like a whole different conversation. Tim Tams are amazing for those who don't know. Yes, I forgot. Sorry, ADHD. So, so okay. First of all, yes, Grimace is here for good luck for the season. Okay, esteemed VIP. Okay, all right. Hi, Galactic. Welcome on in. Fashion can be so freeing and a tool for a set. Yes, it can be. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't like when like there used to be this whole era of like makeover shows, like reality makeover shows.
Let's start by doing what we set out to do. Let's accomplish that.
I know. Okay, but I feel like so there was an era where makeover shows were very like not, how do you say, the stylists on the show were not like, they had a different approach to like, I feel like when I'm styling someone, My job, I feel like I've done a successful job if the person loves what they're wearing and they literally like their whole aura and energy changes because they feel so good. That's how I know I've done a good job. Because it is like an energy shift, and I think that's why because personal styling is something I kind of dove into within the past like 3 years, I ish, three-ish years I've been doing it. So it's like a newer thing in my world where I work like one on one with clients, and my favorite thing, and the reason why I've decided to keep on doing it, because sometimes you have clients who can be difficult, and it's very tricky dealing with the body. Um, is a very intimate and sensitive thing for a lot of people. So, you have to be very empathetic. But I believe that there's something and a style for everybody, and everybody can be their most fabulous version of themselves, but of themselves, right? Like, you have to like what you're wearing. That's at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if it's trendy. It doesn't matter. No, no. Get the idea of trends. If you like trends, and that's fine, but don't feel like you have to do that. You have to, at the end of the day, fashion is all about self-expression. Queer Eye, current Queer Eye is great. Original Queer Eye, have you rewatched some of the older episodes? They're kind of assholes, not gonna lie. Kind of assholes. Very different versus the Queer Eye of now. The Queer Eye of now is awesome because it's all about like I love that like part of the process is about having your own back and finding confidence within yourself, because that really is such a key thing in terms of how you come across and to other people. It is one of the most attractive traits that people can have when they're confident in themselves, right? We're not talking about arrogance, we're talking about confident. Okay, where you have your back a little bit, or you feel like you look good, and like when you have that kind of energy, you're willing to do things outside of your comfort zone. It's easier to connect with people, and if fashion plays a role in that, I love that. You know what I mean? I thought you were 21. How old are you? I am 21. I plead the fifth on the second statement. Don't worry about it. YouTube. Yeah, watching YouTubes. Yeah. Me and my young 21-year-old self. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, emotional support is big. I think that that's something that's really great. That's a big topic of discussion, emotional support, you know? Cuz I feel like people like it's really easy for us to judge our own bodies. I mean, I even do it. I even do it to myself. But I do think that uh there is, of course, if that's something you want to go down the route of like surgery and stuff, but if you don't, you work with what you have, and you can make it be fabulous. There's people who literally are considered not conventionally attractive, who are some of the biggest style inspirations and icons in the world. You know what I mean? That's why I love Dita Von T so much, because her whole like something that she talks about in her book, Your Beauty Mark, is that she appreciates and respects people who create their own like glamour, so to say, right? There are people who are like really go out of their way to really make like this physical presentation of themselves, and they put so much work into it, and not necessarily like about surgery, but literally just like in terms of experimenting with fashion, because there's something really it's very courageous to live wholly and truthfully yourself, and to do it and to explore and try new things and not be afraid of failure, to know that failure teaches us all that good stuff, even when it comes to fashion. Lord, oh man, I've made some terrible fashion mistakes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh brother, I made some. And to this day, like sometimes I mess up certain things. So tell my wife hi. Thank you for 2 for 23 months. Mwah. Thank you. Yeah. Is it 21, 21 plus how many? Don't ask. Stop asking how old I am. I said I'm 21. That's it. Hey, Mecca! Welcome on in. Hi, Mecca. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, we're listening to the Nintendo record on the jukebox right now. We're listening to the Nintendo record on the jukebox. But yes, so anyway, what I wanted to say is, so, what do we have going on? What do we have going on? We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay? We have a lot of stuff to talk about. I keep on getting distracted. Well, first of all, so Peter, if you're still hanging around here, thank you so much for the Tim Tams, you crazy pilot, you. I feel like now it is a tradition for the Lalathon that I have Tim Tams, because that was last Lalathon I had Tim Tams. This is perfect. I gotta talk about this Lalathon, okay? All right, we gotta talk about the Lalathon. There's a lot of things happening, but first of all, we gotta talk about this Lalathon. All right, okay? Oh, bye, Allie. Bye, mwah. Bye, Allie. Thanks for hanging out, honey. Have a good night. Have a good eep, honey. Okay, let's listen. We're gonna go over here. We're prepping this, okay? Okay. I'm not gonna do anything till last time. We're not pulling this up on okay. We're gonna go over here. Going to the void. You're going to the void, okay? All right. We have, if I can pull this up. Hi, Kita Queen. Welcome on in. Hi. How are you? Hello. I hope you had a great stream. Hello. Hello. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in. We're just about to start talking about the Lalathon. Yay, Lalathon. You had a fun little short stream? Oh, good. I'm glad it was fun. Yes. Hello. Was the void clean before we entered it? I hope so. You had a week to clean it. So we have the Lalathon. So let's talk about the Lalathon. Actually, let me... Here? Yes. Hold on. We're gonna... Wait. Okay. There we go. The Lalathon! There we go. Hello! Hi, Angelica. Welcome on in. We should talk about the Lalathon. Yeah, hi, Snazzy. Welcome on in. I'm so excited. As you know, 3 Mays ago... Wait, April? May. 3 years ago, I started VTubing as a little baby PNG, and I started my journey. And so this May, we celebrate 3 years of being a VTubing big event called the Lalathon. We did it for my birthday last year, and this year we're doing it to celebrate 3 years, and we have so much stuff coming. I want to talk about this. We have the Dyna Grand Reopening in 3D. Ooh, I want to see some oohs and some ahs. Ooh, oh my God, yes. See, 3 whole dimensions. So we're gonna have. So listen, yeah. So we will be having. We are debuting a whole new environment that has been in the works for a long time. Thanks to your generous contributions at the last Lalathon. So very exciting. Can't wait to show it. We have some new TTS models, which you'll just have to see what they are. Okay, we have that. Very exciting. We have a merch drop. We have a merch drop! And let me tell you, we've been working really hard on this merch drop for a while. Can't wait to show really cool stuff. I'm working with Kawa Entertainment. Who's been lovely, and I can't wait to see I can't wait for you to see what we've been cooking up. So there you go. And we have even more surprises. So, how this is so as you know, how the Lalathon works is it is 7 days of streams, back to back, really long streams. At the minimum, they will be 8. At the longest, they will be 12-hour streams, where every day is a different different things are happening and all this stuff. In the coming days, because every day we're going to be doing hype. We're going to be doing hype for this. And so I'm going to need your help I will need your help to hype this up. So make sure to like and retweet all the information that I post, whether it's on Twitter or Blue Sky. I'll be sharing sneak peeks and a little countdown for the rest of the week because it's happening. We're starting this Sunday at 12 p.m. PDT, 3 p.m. EDT. And we will be going, the first day will be 12 hours, and it's very exciting, very exciting. So I hope, so this is the purpose of the Lalathon. Purpose of the Lalathon is, of course, to raise money for what, Miss Lala? What are we raising money for? So basically a Lalathon is a week-long streamathon, which is a subathon, and it's to help fund future projects and also and cool stuff that is happening in the background. As you know, last time we did it, the goal was to have a 3D environment, and that's specifically that goal, and we hit that goal last year, which was amazing. And so now, after months of hard work, I'm so excited to share it with all of you. And then we have some other cool stuff. So the funds from the Lalathon goes towards future project ideas and all kinds of things as we grow. Like, for instance, the next big event that we're planning is my birthday in September, which is going to be an incredible event. It is going to be the Lala Gala Extravaganza. So we were ready, have a lot of fun things cooking up for that. So I'm very excited to. So we're working on that. No, it's not my birthday today. It's in September. But it's going to be crazy. Hi, Empla. Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh, we're going to have some special guests and cameos. It's going to be fun. So really looking forward to this week of good times. And so that's starting this Sunday. So what does that mean? Friday, here at the diner. This Friday, when the diner opens, at the normal time, it will be a send-off stream. A send-off stream. That's right. We're blowing up some dynamite in the diner, baby! Because I've been working on this whole other one that's like down the street. And so, it needed a little, it's time to say bye to this one, moving to another location, okay? All right? So, yes, it'll be my 21st birthday in September. Yes. Hi, C. Tundra. Welcome on in. Hello. Hello. Yes, it will definitely be my 21st birthday in September. So it's going to be, we will be doing a send-off this Friday. You've been used to the diner looking a certain way the past couple of years, and I'm very excited for this new chapter. So it is, and I really can't wait for you to see this and what we have cooking. So we could let the health out of the freezer. I have no idea what you mean. I'm not storing people in a freezer. You crazy? There's like people who watch this. You know this stream is being recorded. Why would you say that, Grim? Come on. Come on, you know this thing is being recorded? God. I'm going to fix the ice cream machine? Maybe. Not before Friday. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yes, so this Sunday, May 25th, it's going to be a big old day, and then we're going for a week. If you were here last year, some of the activities we did last year, which there may be some things that we may be doing again. But you'll see as we go through the week, I'll be highlighting the schedule for the week. I'll show off the milestones and the goals, all that stuff like we did. As you know, last week we went through and looked at, and we came up with some ideas because you told me what you were interested in maybe having. And so we have some of that. And then some sneak peeks over the next couple of days. But I'm very excited. It is quite the event. Um, and yeah, very, very, very excited. Yes. Yeah. Uh, so that we have that. We have that on Sunday. Okay. Now, how does the Lalathon work? Lalathon works is that every day I'll be going live at the same time. Give or take maybe 30 minutes, depending on what's going on. Um, every day I will go live. This is not an overnight stream, meaning I will be closing my doors at the end of the stream every day, okay? Every day we are closing the diner's doors, right? So this isn't an overnight, you're watching me sleep kind of thing, because I like to sleep privately. Maybe one day we will go down that path, but it is not this day, okay? Then we have, uh, and then every day will be 8 to 12 hours, depending on what we're doing. And the sanity, my sanity and the mod's sanity. And and then there'll be time for breaks. So I will need to, I'll need to make sure I order food. I'll make sure I need to go, make sure Gambit is taken care of, all those kinds of things. Okay? Then some of the events we did last year, some of the things we did, for instance, is we did like a wine and paint night. We did that last year, and then the person who gifted the top subs, like the top donor, basically to the stream, received my wine and paint night painting. I believe it was Peter actually. Peter won it last year, and then we have. Last year we did roulette wheel of games. We had all kinds of stuff. So, yes. Thank you, Mecca. Thank you, honey. Yes. So yes. One day I might do crazy stuff, but for now, basically you gotta work it up. We gotta work up the endurance to do something like that. We only did this once last year. I learned a lot in terms of the kind of stuff I wanted to do, and so this year we have some other fun stuff that is going on. So yes, that is all the. So that's the stuff for the Lalathon, and then as you can see, I did. So in terms of how to work, is that it is so. This Lalathon is multi-purpose, right? It's raising money. We're also trying to hit that Partner Plus goal. Okay, we're trying to hit that Partner Plus goal, which is really, really important. And we're raising funds for future stuff. We're dropping merch. But if there's other ways you want to support, there will be other ways to support. And but yes, that's kind of what it's all about. So very exciting. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're that's what we're doing. That's what I'm saying for now. And then as we go through the week, we'll get little snippets, snippets. Okay, as we go through the week. Okay. So I think that'd be really good. I think you're gonna love the merch. I think you'll like it a lot. It'll be great. Yeah. TV isn't gonna explode with the dino, right? Oh, gotta. Oh, we shall see, my darling gutta. But it's gonna be a great time. I'm very excited, and you can see a little sneak peek in the background of this image of what it's looking like. Sneak peek, secret sneak peek. So that's not just a random dino thing. That is sneak peek. So very exciting. I can't wait. Sneak peek. Yes, very, very exciting. Very exciting. Um, so yes. Uh Sneak peek. So yes, so it's a very big thing I've been working on for a long time. So really looking forward to getting to having this all to celebrating with all of you. So what I will say is that the schedule will be coming out, but the first day, so there's a few things that are happening. The first thing that I wanted to share, and this is for you guys, okay? I'm gonna be making a big. I wanted to announce this in the Discord, but I will be. Make sure, by the way, another reminder: if you have not signed up for the appropriate roles, make sure you are on Discord because there's gonna be lots of announcements in the announcement channel this week. I did one ping today for everybody just to see the Lalathon, but I will be updating the announcements channel. The announcements with all different things that are happening leading up to Lalathon because there's a lot of things that are happening. We're also prepping for Orf-Kai, so there's lots of things happening there. So keep an eye out. So make sure that you're in the right role if that's something that you want to hear. Okay? So, yes, for you. Yes, for you. So, we have for you, let me make this a little shorter. Okay, this. Okay, so, okay, for you, yes, for you. So, what we're going to be doing for the Lalathon, one of the things we're going to be doing is one of the things we're doing is a review of some of your favorite moments and clips throughout the year, the past couple of years. So if there's moments that you really like, you can either submit a clip or you can submit a story. So there you go. So I think that's really nice, and we'll go over it together on stream. We're going to be definitely celebrating the past few years together and going down memory lane a little bit. And it's going to be a really good time. I'm stoked for Off-Kai too. I'm stoked for Off-Kai. As you know, I will be, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but I told you that I'm letting you know because if you're going to Off-Kai, I want you to know. But I will be doing a meet and greet at Off-Kai in person, my first IRL meet and greet. So I will be doing that in person at Off-Kai. So if you're going, make sure to do that. But yes, make sure to submit your favorite clips and memories in that Google Doc, and there's gonna be more stuff that I would love to have your submissions for. Like we're gonna have a lot of fun next week. I'm really, really excited. I really, really am super pumped. So I can't wait. It's gonna be a nice, fun week where every day I feel like even though I'm not sleeping on stream, I feel like I'm gonna wake up to you and go to bed to you essentially. Just without my camera on, because what? It's a long time to be hanging out, right? Because nowadays I've been streaming like 3-ish to 4-ish hours, so I feel like it's been so this will be a lot of time together. Yeah. There's 2v2 going there I'd like to meet. I go, but I hope it's a blast. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. I'm also working out some meet and greets at some other conventions, including, but these are virtual ones. But I am working out some meet and greets for my international greaser gremlins. So so just know that I am trying to work some of those things out, and I will let you know as they come. Okay. And my for feeding the clip. Oh yeah. Oh well. I know that we'll definitely be reviewing some clips. We'll definitely be reviewing some clips. So if there's so if you have clips, I know that recently Twitch got rid of, they were like deleting stuff and things like that. So you can use the clips from here from Twitch, or if you want to submit like YouTube links, from the clip channel, please, totally fine. If there's shorts or whatever, whatever you do. Yeah. Grace the Gremlin, but in a British accent. Grace the Gremlin. Don't tell Katie Cat. I'm actually terrible at that. Yeah. Yeah. But yes, I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. In terms of the Lalathon, I'm very, very excited. Very excited. And yeah, it's
What
like
did the pirate say when he lost his parrot? Polygon.
so Grease and Gremlin. Oh my god, that's so funny. Grease and Gremlin. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to celebrate with all of you. I feel like, here's the thing, like, it's like celebrating 3 years of YouTubing, but I also feel like it's 3 years of being, I don't know. I feel like it's cool to be celebrating us as a community too, because there's been a lot of changes over the years, and it feels really cool. So yes, very exciting. There will be more information in the coming days. Every day will be a little bit, a new little surprise that I'll be publishing on social media. So keep your eyes out. So there you go. So that's the big thing. That was like the big thing I wanted to talk about is the Lalathon. I wanted to talk about that. Yes, wanted to talk about that. Yes. Yes. So thanks for listening to it. All this. So like I said, in the coming days there'll be more stuff. There'll be more stuff that'll be sneak peeking. I was supposed to have a trailer, but the trailer is taking a little longer. So there'll be a trailer. There'll be a trailer for the event too. There'll be a trailer for the event. But I wanted to make sure everybody at least saw that, and then as the week goes on, we'll be posting
was
stuff.
a productive damn day.
Oh, it sure was. Oh my God, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I mean, I flew back, from my trip, and then it's been nonstop. It's been nonstop.
A man just tried to assault me with milk. How dare he?
Oh my God. I never heard that one before. Oh, don't forget to like, Lala favorite, and Lala subscribe. Oh my God. Oh God. There you go. But where what was it? What is it? So make sure to share your favorite memory so we can go over it together. All that good stuff. And yeah. Yeah. Very exciting. So, speaking of travel, I went to a gala, everybody. I went to a charity gala. I went to a charity gala last week. That's why I was traveling. And I wanted to share some pictures. I want to share some pictures.
A galala?
A galala! Not the galala! Not the galala! Oh my God. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, let me make sure. Where is, I had uploaded some pictures. I had uploaded some pictures. I want to talk about this whole thing, but I realized that I need to whoops. Hold on. Okay, wait. I got it. Do this. Let me see something. Let's this. Blah 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 blah. I need to pull this up because I want to share. I'm gonna share some stuff. Okay. Here we go. Uh, actually, give me 1 second. I have to fix something. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hello! Hi, Ellie! Thank you for the raid! Mwah! Hi, Ellie! Sorry, I would be right back for a second because I had to fix something for because I was about to do to show some I went to a charity gala this week, so I was pulling up the pictures. Hi! Thanks for the raid, honey. I hope I had a great stream. Hello. Hi, Mario. Welcome on in. Hi, Ellie. Mwah. Welcome. My name is Miss Lala. I'm a 1950s dino waitress VTuber serving up fun in the 21st century. And it is so nice to have you in. It is a pleasure to see Ellie cartoons. Fuzzy, thank you for tier 1 for 13 months. Mwah. Thank you. Today we've just been hanging out here in the diner catching up because I was traveling this past week, and I also and we were talking about the Lalathon, which starts this Sunday, which is a week-long streamathon essentially that I do once a year, and we're debuting a lot of cool stuff, and so I can't wait for you to see. Can't wait for you to see. It's gonna be great. Yeah, but I'm in the void. I know. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, so we have. Uh, hello. Oh yes. Well, I was at a gala, so that's what it was. So So as you know, I am bi-coastal. I'm bisexual and bi-coastal. So I was very honored. I was very honored to be invited by the Endometriosis Foundation of America, EndoFound. EndoFound very generously invited me as a guest and a plus one to join at their annual charity gala called the Blossom Ball, which is held in New York every year. And it's because I couldn't believe when I did the math. We have raised over $25,000 in 2 years for the Endometriosis Foundation of America, which is pretty amazing. That's like amazing that we've done that. So, and next year we're gonna try and beat our high score from this year, and I hope that we continue to do the good work because you really see just how important and impactful that work is. So, bi-coastal, yes, bi-coastal meaning that. Sorry, scratching my eye. Sorry, rubbing my eye. Bi-coastal, yes, that I basically bounce between the east and the west coast. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yes, I am. So that's what that is. So that's what it is. Mm-mm. So, Fuzzy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. You're so sweet. Thank you. Listen, I should mention this. If you're thinking about doing gift subs or anything like that, hold till next week. Hold till next week. Only because then it works towards the goals, right? You're working towards the goals. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gifted. What the heck? What the heck? Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. No, it's great. No, I'm thank you so much. That's so generous. It's just it works in your favor, right? It just works in your favor if you do it next week. I have faith we're gonna blow through the remaining partner plus points next week, and we're gonna do some good subathoning. Yeah. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. Not my birthday. My birthday's in September. But yes, so anyway, so I was invited. Next week is we're celebrating 3 years of YouTubing. Yes. Next not my birthday. It's not my birthday. Yeah. Yes, the entirety of September is my birthday. Yes, actually yes. But yes, so they invited me, and originally Don was going to be my plus one, but he got work at the last minute, and so I went with my sister. My sister was my plus one. I guess I had a lot of soda. Yes. So my sister was my plus one, and as an option for the top donors from the Hope for Endo stream, the Endometriosis Foundation of America also extended invites to those who were like the top donors. And so one of them was able to come, and it was a lovely evening hanging out with them and catching up and eating really, really good food and having free booze and hearing like the work, like hearing what like EndoFound does. And like this is a charity gala, right? It's not just like, oh, it's just a fancy time and that's it. There was live auctions happening. It was still like fundraising. They were still actively fundraising at this. So the guests who usually come to this, because the tickets to the Blossom Pool, just to put it in perspective, tickets to this event, like anybody can go, but tickets are $800 a person. $800 to attend. So I did not pay that because I was an invited guest, because of the fundraising work we've done. And uh, so and the reason why I say that is because there was a certain demographic of people at this event, people with a lot of money, right? You're talking about a lot of wealthy people who were attending and were able to participate in a live auction because they had, I think somebody donated like $25,000 in one go that evening. So they, that, and there was even a couple of celebrities who made appearances. Pete Davidson and Amy Schumer were guests. They attended the event, and so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to go. Mm-mm. Those for media. Oh yeah, you MC them. That's really cool. So this was like, the entry, and so this took place at the Pierre in New York City. GT man, thanks for tier 3. Thank you. Mwah! Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping our PP goal. Thank you so much for helping our PP goal. Really appreciate it. See, we're getting there. I have a lot of faith. But yes, so we have this was like the entry. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So the place that this took place, the hotel that this event took place in, was the Pierre in New York City. The Pierre is where all the celebrities were getting ready for the Met Gala just a week ago. So all those pictures of all the celebrities leaving a hotel to go to the event, that was the Pierre. That was the place I was at. This was freaking fancy. This was so fancy. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. It was so fancy. So anyway, how are these? Okay. So we'll do. So they had like a cool, cool projections on the ground. They had, I thought it uploaded. They had like a table where you could participate in like a silent auction, and they had all these different items and stuff. It was a beautiful room though. It was beautiful. So, do you have any thoughts on the Met Gala? Yes. Well, we live streamed it, and we were doing live commentary. It was a lot of fun, actually. I loved the Met Gala this year. Normally, I feel like 30% of people like know how to dress up for the event, and 70% don't. And this year, it was the opposite, where most people like really delivered on the theme this year, and there were only like a handful of like really truly terrible looks. So. And okay, actually there was like a smaller amount of just okay looks, and then there was like a handful of like, oh God, this is awful. Versus I feel like in the past those numbers are much higher. So yeah. So yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God. So I did not stay at the Pier. Okay. I did not stay at the Pier. I did not stay at this hotel. The event was just at the hotel. Okay. But this was the menu. And the menu, so it was a full course meal. So it was appetizers, entree, dessert, and then they had wine. And they also had a cocktail hour where they had like a step and repeat. So, you could be interviewed or like take pictures and stuff. So, but the dinner, what was really cool is that the menu, of course, because it's an endometriosis event, and there's a lot of people who have endo who attend the event. The menu was catered with that in mind. So, for instance, gluten is a very inflammatory, what do you call it? An inflammatory thing, molecule. I don't fucking know what it's called, but basically, gluten is inflammatory, especially with those with endometriosis. So they,
Most
So
of us pee water. If you pee air, see a doctor.
that was cute. That was cute. Um, so they had a lot of gluten. The entire menu was gluten free, which was really great, and for the most part, and it was also dairy free, I believe. A lot of it was dairy free, which is great because a lot of it was dairy free, but not everything was completely dairy free. Um, but it was delicious and so yummy. It was so good. Even the bread at the table was gluten free, which is great. So substance. The word was substance. Yes. Yes. Inflammatory substance. Not a blossom bowl, but I had the chance to attend a gala for a charity organization that helps people that hooks recovering cancer patients and their families to deal with the physical and emotional issues that arise. I couldn't go, but from what I heard, the event was a success. Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, so actually I learned that I went to EndoFound hosted this thing called Patient Day, and Patient Day is where they invite, patients of endometriosis. You can purchase tickets. I was invited. And they had doctors and nutritionists and scientists, and it's a day where you like learn about ways to it's like a 3-day conference where like one day is just other doctors meeting that are from all over the world to discuss endometriosis and connected conditions and treatment and advocacy and all those different things. And one of the days is Patient Day where patients get to go. So during Patient Day, I found out about gluten. And so ever since then, so about March, especially when I'm on my period, I will avoid gluten because it'll make my condition worse. It definitely like affects the pain, and I've noticed a difference since I've been much stricter when I have my period in terms of what I'm eating. And I actually, just like the Hope for Endo, so for the Hope for Endo stream, I got my period during the stream, which was crazy, so crazy. And then of course, a few days, literally like the day before I flew out, I got my period for this event. Of course. And so I don't know something if like my body knows if there's an endometriosis related event. It's like, well, we want to party, and it like triggers my period to just kickstart. It's like bullshit, man. And so anyway, I was really bloated last week and I wasn't feeling the best. So it was really great to be able to have these meal options. Because I was going to eat whatever they served, of course, but it was very good. Yeah. Yes, it did happen live. Yeah. Oh, hi, Joshua. Oh, if you got the plushie. Oh, amazing. I'll make sure to repost. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I did run into the bathroom while we were doing the panel with the Endo Warriors VTubers. I can't believe it. Yeah, my flow is out to get me. Truly. Yeah, the charities called For Pete's Sake. They're the ones I worked with recovering a couple years ago. Oh, amazing. Oh, that sounds great, your boy. That's great. That's great. I'd never been to a charity gala before. It was very fancy. So yes, so you get, free alcohol, free drink, free food. So this was the salad. The salad looks so good. You see our very full glasses of wine. I had like 3 glasses of wine. So this is very yummy salad. That's the bread. It was gluten free. I mean, like it was so amazing. Like even these flowers, like the centerpiece was amazing. Oh, you're getting pampered by Blue for Blue's clothes. GT man, you have to send me a picture. You got it. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know I love Blue's Clues, and I don't care that I'm like a grown-ass adult of 21. I love Blue's Clues. Yeah. So this was, you guys send me a picture. I want to see. So that's salad. This was a yummy bread. It was like a rosemary sea salt bread thing. It was really good. It was very yummy. All of this was very delicious. This was the entree. You see, my sister was on her. She already moved on to red wine. But this was like it was like a steak on like, I don't know, like a corn thing, and I had onion rings and this. I don't know. This was delicious. I just ate it. I kind of didn't. What is it? Wait, it was on the menu. Hold on. The menu says, oh, here we go. So the appetizer was a persimmon kale apple salad with, what the hell does that say? I can't even fucking read this thing. What does it say? With fiesta? What the fuck? Oh, with frisee and watercress, maple dressing. And then the entree was, hi, Billy, welcome on in. The entree was herb roasted petite filet of beef, soft polenta, not to be confused with placenta, very different, fried onion ring, roasted baby carrots, and mushroom cafe ole sauce. Damn, that sauce was so good. The dessert was warm chocolate souffle cake served with frozen yogurt gelato, fresh berry compote, cream anglaise, coffee, tea, and decaf options for that. So there is that. So that's what this was. It was polenta, carrots, and onion. This was so good. It was so tasty, man. So tasty. This was the dessert. So this was a chocolate cake. That was the frozen yogurt, and then this was the strawberries. And then wait for this. So this isn't on the menu, but then they came over to the table with these like tiered trays that had macarons, chocolate covered strawberries, little tarts. It was so good, but they brought one for the table. And so in the what they
How
brought
many of
this,
these cookies went into your pockets, Lala?
okay, so none, and I'll tell you why. Because we devoured this tray. This tray was supposed to be for the whole table. And my sister and I ate like 90% of the things that were on this tray. And I say 90% because the other 10% was eaten by the other people at the table. But, these are like people that are like, they're too wealthy to eat. You know what I mean? That they're like, oh my God, I sniffed the salad. I'm full. Like, that's the kind of wealthy we're talking about. I didn't know these other people at the table. They were nice, but they definitely had like a lot of money. And they're just like, no, we don't eat dessert because of that. I was like, fuck you. I have one life to live. Hell yeah. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. So my sister and I kind of went to town and devoured so much. And we didn't realize that maybe we should have taken some home. Well, we thought about it, but we didn't really have a way to do it. And then I went to the bathroom at one point, and there was this woman who literally had Tupperware with the desserts in it. I was like, you are so smart. You had Tupperware for this? And she goes,
Come here, I'm gonna eat you. Get in my belly.
you were so real for that. Listen. So, yeah, so she was like, I didn't bring this. No, you can always ask. Like, staff at these events usually have Tupperware for this reason. And we found out too late, essentially. And we didn't have, because we had eaten everything on our table. We ate everything on our table, and it was too late by the time we found out. So, yeah. So I was like, oh my God. There was so we devoured this. I should have taken an after picture. But, oh, bye, Matt. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. I have been to afternoon tea. I love afternoon tea. So I was super excited. So, of course, I had coffee. But it was so delicious. We ate all the macarons, and I also finished my entire plate of dessert. It was amazing. I spent $1,000 on the bespoke and a single leaf of salad will do. Yes, is that crazy? So I was like, no, that's not me. But anyway. Oh, and they also had these like cards on the table that had our names on it so that we could participate in the live auction. And I was like, I'm like a streamer, man. I don't got money to bid on no live auction. They're like, the starting bid for this starts at $10,000. I was like, I'll give you 10,000 pennies. It's a deal. You know what I mean? Yes. The thought counts. Yes. No, the thought totally counts. No, totally. Because there were people, like I said, that there were people who definitely, like they were auctioning off, like a box at Yankee Stadium for a Yankees game. And I was like, why Yankee Stadium? I was like, between the two stadiums, this is not, okay, I'm going to preface this. This is not because I'm a Mets fan. Maybe it's a little bit. But no, in all seriousness, I was like, you auctioning off a box at Yankee Stadium? Why not Citi Field? And I say Citi Field where the Mets play. And I say that, I'm not saying that because the Mets are the better team, but I say that because literally the stadium itself is newer and is one of the highest rated stadiums in the country because it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, the food offerings are amazing. I was like, why didn't they like offer Citi Field? But then you know, a lot of these things are donated, and I do know like the Yankees, they love, they got their hands everywhere in the city. So that's probably what ended up happening. But I think they were auctioning it off, and I think the value of the box was something like 10K, and I think somebody paid 25K for it because at the end of the day, it wasn't really about the item that you're getting. It's an incentive, but you're really helping out a really good cause. Yeah. How do people get money? I mean, these are whew. Oh, oh my God. Excuse me. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Ooh, sorry. Thanks for your patience. Woof. So so yesterday, uh, I w- uh, I was invited to uh, I was invited to like a pizza in the park event where a friend of a friend was making pizza from scratch. And they were like, "Oh, come! Like we cover everything." I was like, "Okay." So I went because I was like free dinner. I don't have to go food shopping. So I went, and I had like a few beers. You okay, Gambit? Well, come here. Come here. Come here. Join me. Here. Come here. You want to come hang here? That's the whole reason I got the. Yeah, yeah. Good boy. Yeah, come here. So I had a few beers, and but I didn't drink water, and we were outside in the sun. It was just for like it wasn't even that long. It was like for an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Then I didn't really eat much, and I just had coffee today. So I think I might be dehydrated. So anyway, I hurled a little bit, but it's okay. I'm okay. What kind of cerveza? Oh, we were just drinking Modelo. It was just, just chill. So anyway, I got some water now. Yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so I actually do have food next to me that I haven't eaten that I need to eat. But I think I'll probably do that after we're done today. Yeah. Yeah. But I have food. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. I'll take care of myself. Don't you worry. But yes, so this was so we were talking about food. Actually, as a matter of fact. So that was all the food. But this was like the ballroom. Look how pretty it was. These were all real flowers. This was all real flowers. It was gorgeous. And so let's see. Here we go. This is Caroline Ricci, who you may remember. She was our guest at the Hofer Endo Stream. She works at the Endometriosis Foundation of America. And so we were able to see each other in person. And she's so lovely. And so we got to catch up, which was really great. And then the funny thing is that, so when we saw each other, I had noticed at the end of the night, because there wasn't dancing or anything. The evening was really about like you had the food. They did some live auctions, and then they did some like they had speakers that were talking about their experience with endometriosis and their stories, and they gave out some awards and stuff like that. And so and then that was it. That was the evening. It really was centering and highlighting the work that the foundation does and doing significant amounts of fundraising, right? In terms of like, this is a group of people that attended this event that, were wealthy. And so they're trying to capitalize on that. I think their goal is that over the next decade, they raise 9 million, over the next decade, they've raised like $9 million for this new endometriosis research center in Cold Springs Harbor, New York. And so and they have to do at least like $1 million a year. And so I was like, wow, one day I hope that I can do work like Mousy in terms of raising awareness for something that affects me and raising a lot of money for a foundation and making real big tangible change. And I think that's really cool. So Caroline is in charge of the Empower program at EndoFound. It was really great seeing her. And then she, so anyway, so they have these gorgeous floral arrangements, as you see, right? You see them on the table. Oh, that's nope, wrong picture. That was, we'll get to that picture in a second. But you see, like the floral arrangements that were on the table, they're beautiful and all fresh flowers. Like these are like these arrangements per table cost several $100s. Very expensive. And so, I saw people leaving this event with flowers in their hand, like that they had pulled from the centerpieces. So when I bumped into her, she literally caught me like picking out a flower from one of the centerpieces. I was like, I mean, because gonna end up in the trash, right? And then she goes, just take the whole arrangement. I was like, what? She's like, you should just take the entire arrangement. And I was like, no way. No way. Really? 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 And so my sister had gone to the bathroom, and then she went downstairs to the front because we were being picked up in a car. And she called me, and she's like, where are you? Where are you? And the person who was also a guest, who, the person who had donated to the Endo Found stream, they were with us when all this was happening, and they were really sweet. They were like, they were like, oh, but it might be a heavy arrangement to take. And I was like, when it comes to free flowers that I can give to my mother, you kidding me? Of course I'm taking these. So I grabbed this, and my sister's like, where are you? Where are you? Like, our car's here. I was like, oh, well, I went to go grab a whole vase of floor. I got one of the big arrangements, man. I'm trying to get out of here quickly so it doesn't look like I'm doing highway robbery. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, no, I got one of the centerpieces. She's like, no. Because I also stole one. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, that's why I'm also panicking. I was like, I need you to get your ass down here because I already got one of these arrangements. I was like, what? I was like, these are huge arrangements. How are we going to get them home? Who are they going to go to? She's like, we'll figure it out later. We got to hightail it out of here. Start the car. Hey, hello, welcome on in. Hello. Because they were just going to end up in the trash. And I was like, and I'm like, I already had like 2 like fistfuls of flowers. So it's like, I took those fistfuls of flowers and I put them in another arrangement to make it even like bigger. And I'm like running out in like this dress that has like a big train. And I'm like, like sloshing water everywhere. I was like, it doesn't matter. The event's over. If somebody breaks their neck, it's their problem, not mine. And so, oh yeah, my sister and I are very close. Yes. And we definitely think alike. Yeah. So yeah, so this dress, I'll talk about it in a second. It was quite the event. So yes, so this was how I looked at the gala. This is how I looked, or pretty. When I had this dress, I've had this dress for several years, and I was very excited to use it because it's the Blossom Ball. So I felt like it was very apropos for the evening. Thank you. So this was an ordeal. Let me tell you about it. It was an ordeal, but basically, well, because I started, one of my resolutions this year was, I've been working out and trying to lose weight, and I have lost 35 pounds since December. And so it was really great to be able to fit into this dress that I've had. A lot of people complimented me throughout the evening, and they were like, oh my God, what designer are you wearing? And I was like, I'm wearing a very shishi designer. You may not know of them. David Bridal. Do you know David Bridal? And they're like, no, who's that? I was like, it's David's Bridal. It's David's Bridal. You see, this was my maid of honor dress for a wedding that I wasn't able to go to because it was 2020 and the pandemic. But I bought this dress in 2020. And it's from David's Bridal and my cousin's wedding party. We all had these dresses. And so I've been able to use this a few times. I've even worn it to like a couple weddings. So I was like, it was David Bridal. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh my God, I love your manicure. I was like, oh yeah, you like my manicure? I was like, those are press-ons. They're press-ons. They're press-ons. So listen, I believe in glamour on a budget. Okay, listen, I will reuse. Oh my God, what happened to my face? Oh yeah. So let me tell you, we were running late because we had a last-minute hiccup. My last-minute hiccup being I had a panic attack, but it's fine. Don't really want to go into details about that, but I did have a panic attack that ended up making us late for the event. And so I was getting ready and I was like, we have to leave. We have to leave now. So my hair was all pin curled up in a hair wrap. I hadn't done my lipstick. My makeup was ruined because I had just finished hyperventilating and crying and all this stuff. And I didn't have my nails on. And I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go. We just gotta go. So we brought a little bag into the cab that my sister and I took. And I'll show you what my sister wore in just a second. But we hop into this cab with our big ass floofy dresses. And I'm wearing a corset underneath this dress. And you can only sit two ways in a cab when you have a corset. You either sit at the edge of the seat. That's more comfortable. Or you sit kind of laying back, kind of like diagonally. Because you can't like sit normally because you're wearing a corset. And I was like diagonal in this car, in this cab, with my feet lifted towards my sister because she was putting on my shoes while I was frantically undoing my hair wrap and taking out all the bobby pins in my hair because it literally, like, my hair was in, like, basically rollers, right? So I'm, like, doing my hair in the cab on the way to the city for this event. And and it was just pure chaos. Where I've, because I've done this hair several times. I'm still practicing. I've been trying really hard to teach myself how to do the proper like vintage wave, which is definitely you have to practice because it's a special technique that you have to practice over a long time. So I'm undoing it. I'm brushing my hair. I'm styling my hair in the car. I'm teasing my hair in the car. I realized I left my pomade and my hairspray at home. So my hair is all frizzy. I was like, damn it. And so anyway, teasing hair, pinning, all this stuff, brushing out, all this stuff. Then I'm redoing my makeup. I'm touching up my makeup in the car. Every time the cab is at a red light, I'm like doing half of my lip. Then I go back to the makeup and then another red light. And then I do the other side of my lip. And then I was like, I got to press on my nails. And then I was like, how far are we from the venue? He's like, 10 minutes. I was like, I can put on this entire set in 10 minutes. Watch me. My sister's like, you're not going to be able to do it. I was like, I'm totally going to be able to do it. And literally 30 seconds to us pulling up to the front of the hotel, I had literally finished getting ready. It was pure chaos. My sister's like, I am so impressed. That's amazing. That's amazing. Also, hi, Fat Cat. Like, yeah, it was crazy. It was pure craziness. And then I huffed it upstairs. But it was crazy. It was crazy. So I saw some people liking my lip color. Thank you. So actually, I found, so when I was on Next, the show, right? The competition, the makeup artist introduced me to this lip. And it is such a beautiful color. It's what you call like how do you say, like long lasting, right? So you can like eat and drink and it'll like stay. And so she put it on me for the first time on Next, and I loved it so much. And you know where it's from? This is for all the people who enjoy makeup, but it's from Maybelline. It's from Maybelline. And so it is drugstore makeup. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous lip. And it's crazy. So anyway, so it's from Maybelline. It's great. It's very, very inexpensive. But it's great. I sure wasn't born with it. I fuck you fine. Listen, it takes me, so my hair alone to do this hairstyle, and this isn't even like, I feel like this was super rushed because I didn't get to do like the brush out process like I normally like to do because I was doing it in a cab. It takes me just for my hair to curl and set my hair and to brush it out. It takes 3 hours just to style my hair. Okay? 3 hours just to style my hair. Okay? So it is, when I get ready for an event of this scale, it is that day is dedicated to that. Like for instance, like when I was getting ready for at TwitchCon for my meet and greet, same thing. I woke up really, really early in the morning. My meet and greet was at like 1 o'clock, and I think I got up at 7 to start getting ready and start the process. And that was when I had a hairstylist helping me. So anyway, there you go. So that was the look. I put some glitter on the eyes, all that fun stuff. So that was the look. Oh, and then I all my accessory choices. I wanted all my accessories to match, and it was because of the shoes I picked. So the shoes I picked, these are actually my old burlesque performance shoes. So I hand rhinestone these shoes, and these are Swarovski crystals on these puppies. Okay, these are now these shoes sparkle like nobody's business, and so they're very sparkly, black and clear rhinestone shoes. And so I wanted to make the jewelry match. So that's why this is black and clear. And the earrings are also black and clear rhinestone. So yes, I used to perform burlesque. Yes. Takes me 3 hours in the bathroom too, but that's because being lactose intolerant, still having ice cream the night before. Oh my goodness. That's so silly. Yes. Aw, thanks, Sandy. Thank you. So yes. So I was very happy to wear those shoes again. I couldn't help myself. I had to take a silly picture because I always do. So took a silly picture on the red carpet. And oh, sorry. And this is my sister and I. My sister and I. So my sister was my very hot date, and it was massive. So we love getting dressed up. The women in my family, we love gussing up. We love getting glamorous, and for events, we're very into getting done up. We're very into it. So actually though, this dress is a very special dress because my aunt was a fashion designer in the 80s and in Puerto Rico, and this is one of her dresses. So my aunt designed this dress. It was one of her fancy cocktail dresses from her line. And so this is a vintage dress from the 80s. And my aunt, our TT designed it. So it was really great to wear, like, and my sister paired it so well. I love, like, she did the gloves and her bracelet matched her necklace, and she had her shoes and her stocking. She did her whole, like, fabulous. So we love getting dressed up. And so this was us sitting at our table. Sitting at her table. I lent her that purse. But you know, we definitely like to turn up. We definitely love to turn up for events. I mean, I love dressing up. I love the process of getting ready. I do. It's the same way like I treat like my work, like when I do like my VTube and stuff. I just love the process, right? It's just very, very zen. It feels good. You put your favorite music on and you just like really like, it is a process. It is like a process. And so that's us at the event. I also would like to say that, so as I've lost 35 pounds since the beginning of the year. Let me tell you what hasn't lost weight since the beginning of the year. My tits. My tits have not changed. My tits have stayed the same. I thought that maybe they'd be a little smaller. They have not. And so, actually, that was the most difficult thing in terms of fitting into this dress, was making sure my bust could fit into it. So I told you I nerfed my model, man. I told you, man. Told you. Okay? I nerfed my model. It's not, okay? Yeah. Oh, hey, Moose. Good time. Yes, booba. I know. It was crazy. It was crazy because I guess they gave me a +3. You know, my sister was my +1, and my left and right tit were my +2 and 3. Clearly, they had their own menu and everything. They had their own like sitting court and stuff. It was incredible. Really, big group, big group. So yeah, it was great. And then look, we set Swish. We have Swish. Okay, okay. We have this Swish. Okay, we got some Swish. Okay. What happened to the quality? That was crunchy. Oh, there we go. Wait, whoa. Look at that fit. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. Less crunchy. There we go. So it's so swishy. It's so swish. Yes. Hi. Hello. Hi, Bolton. Hello. I know. Good time to tune in. Good time. With the flowers, she couldn't film because we were both sneaking the flowers. We both took these gigantic look at that. This is gorgeous. This is like a flower arrangement that costs probably like $300, something like that. Crazy. So both of us were running with these like things like at. No, like we each had one. I mean, it was a little heavy, but I was like, I was full of wine and determination to steal these flowers. So, it's not technically stealing, I guess. But when we were running out, people were like, they just took a whole arrangement, like judging me. I was like, you're just mad you didn't think about it first with your dinky little 2-stem flowers. Fuck off. And I'm like running away in my dress, my sparkly shoes. It's like if Cinderella decided to do a heist on the day that she had to return to before she turned into a pumpkin. You know what I mean? It does. Listen, I totally become a little gremlin when I drink. Oh my God, of course I do. Of course I do. A little mischievous gremlin. But that was the evening. It was very nice. It was good. Yeah. It was great. Yeah. So anyway, it was great. It was lovely. It was so gorgeous. It was fabulous and wonderful and great. I look forward to going to more events in the future, fancy events, and I'll make sure to share pictures. I was thinking about it. I did have like a getting ready with me that I was starting to edit. Because I did do that, but then I realized like in terms of as I've been balancing, like ever since I did the face reveal, how I balance this, I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't mind, of course, like sharing pictures of my face, but I definitely don't think, I don't know if I'll do, like I may want to separate like actual like content, like if I'm doing videos and stuff, I may separate that. I haven't decided. I'm still working it out. I don't know which way I'm gonna go, but in terms of that, like I'm interested in doing that, but I realize it might be weird to put that on my VTuber stuff. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Anyway, that was a Blossom Ball, and it was a great time. It was a great time. Ooh, it was good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. The dress is from David's Bridal. The dress is from David's Bridal. Ugh. Yeah. Toon World versus Real World Dynamics. Yeah. Yeah, truly. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I know this sounds scared. Sorry. Oh. I think. Oh, man.
Heard. Pay no attention to the gremlin behind the David's bridle.
I think I may have to excuse myself again. I feel like I feel another wave coming. Oh, no. It's probably a good time to wrap it up. Hey, SSB. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I say no? It was I had gotten it for when I was a maid of honor. When I was supposed to be the maid of honor for my cousin's wedding, but then COVID hit. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so unexpected in terms of how I feel. I'm so sorry. That is very embarrassing. I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna yeah, I think I should that's probably my cue to that's probably my
Don't be
Oh
sorry, take
Jesus!
care of yourself.
Thank you, Dice Bat, thank you. Ah! Thank you for the hype train. Mwah! Thank you so much. Hey, Twin Bee. Hey, welcome on in. Hi. Hi, hero. Well, I just I'm feeling like a little sicky. Like my stomach is upset. I had to excuse myself to go hurl. Uh to go hurl. So I'm feeling like I might have another round coming true in my system. Maybe. I think. Yeah. Oh, you're fine. That's fine. We'll just wait it out. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, hi bunghole. TP from my bunghole? Oh my god. No, wait. No, I hope it's not norovirus. No, I think I'm just feeling I just think my tummy's upset. That's all. Yeah. I was feeling nauseous all morning, but I thought that it was and I took I drank some water and stuff, but I did have coffee. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to take it a little easy. I have work to do, but at least it's like chill work. It's not like I'm having to actively like run around kind of thing. Yeah. It wasn't upset after that. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I'm going to do so it's fine. Yeah. Had some chicken broth? I haven't. I haven't had any chicken broth. I have food here that I'm going to try and eat because maybe my body's also reacting that I don't have any food in my stomach. Maybe that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my god. But we'll see. Um yeah, we'll see. But yes, so I had a lovely time. Have a lovely time. Hi, Bro God. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, honey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. I hope you had a good stream. So it was a really great time. In New York at the event. It was wonderful. It was great. Got to spend time with my sister and I got to see the progress on my parents' place because they still haven't moved into their apartment, to their condo, and because they've had a lot of hiccups with that. Just it's a complicated process, but they're currently painting it, and soon they're gonna be in it, so that's good. And then yeah, otherwise we're just in full. I'm just focusing on getting things ready for the Lalathon on Sunday. Once again, if you're just coming through, this Sunday we are starting the week-long Lalathon, which is a 3-year anniversary subathon that lasts 7 days, where I'll be streaming from 8 to 12 hours a day, and it's going to be a great time, and we're going to be debuting a new environment and more surprises. It's going to be really great, and I can't wait to celebrate the past few years with all of you. And yeah. Oh, you look fabulous. Glad you had a wonderful time. Thank you. Stealing flowers. It was great because what we did is that since we had two of the bouquets, table arrangements, we gave one to my mom kept one, my mother got one, and then we gave the second arrangement to the woman who has been really sweet and was helping my parents with like them getting the condo that is in the same building. So we gave her the flowers because she has also cancer and wanted to do something nice. So we gave her the other bouquet with like a little thank you card. But Ali, thank you for tier 1 for 23 months. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. But but it was good. It was a really lovely time. I'm very excited. So every day I'm gonna post something regarding the Lalathon. So make sure to check socials. And once again, please make sure to check Discord, because I will be posting in the announcements channel, but I will not be pinging everybody. I'm only gonna be pinging the people in the announcements. I know I pinged everybody today regarding the Lalathon announcement. But we'll be doing lots of hype leading up to it. And this week we'll just do lots of yapping. And Friday, we will be sending this diner off with style, because it served us a lot during this time, and we gotta move. A lot has happened in the past few years, and we gotta accommodate a lot more mouths to feed. So make sure when you're in the Discord that you're joining the announcement role, so that you can see all the developments. And also, if I'm tonight, I meant to mention this earlier. Tonight is technically our community night. Tonight, we are gonna be playing Mario Kart. Please stand by. I think that it's set for. I think we are set for. Let me double check. 6 p.m. PDT, 9 p.m. EDT. I'm going to see how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm still feeling really nauseous. I may not be able to host it, and we may have to push it. But I will keep you updated. You'll know before the event starts. So we're just going to be hanging out in the Discord. We're going to be playing Mario Kart. And I'm going to see, but I'll let you know. Yeah, but thank you. I know I'm gonna miss this diner too. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, we opened these doors like 2 years ago, this diner, and it's been such a wonderful experience. We've had so many memories here, and no matter what, this diner is still gonna be with us. But also, it's good that it's also good that you know we time to expand a little bit. You know what I mean? So, will there be voice? I'm not sure. I haven't figured out. I don't know if we'll do voice in Discord. Maybe in the game. I don't know. I have to see. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think I will let you know. I'll make an announcement. So there's going to be an announcement later today regarding community night. So all the kind of things are spoken about, and then tomorrow there'll be more Lalathon announcements and surprises and stuff and sneak peeks. So just keep your eyes out on the announcements and the community night channels. Okay, keep your eyes out on the Discord. I will let you all know. Yeah. You're just opening up another location. Yeah, well, we're shutting this one down. Yeah, we're shutting this one down because I don't have an unlimited booth budget, okay? I'm taking some of my booths and I got to refurbish them and put them in the new place. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'll let you know if I'm still feeling unwell. And then if we have to push it, we'll probably just push it to June. And then you'll get 2 community nights in 1 month, which is nice. So, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know for sure. I'll let you know. Okay. So, but thank you for hanging out with me today. It was really good to be back. It always feels good. I have been feeling nauseous today, but I was like, want to hang out with my gremlins because it's been a week. So yeah, thanks for hanging out and thanks for being so understanding. And I don't know what happened earlier in terms of OBS crash. That's a little scary. Make sure I'm gonna look into that. What else? That's pretty much it. I'm going to. Let's see. What is this person up to? Let's see, we got that. Gonna find a raid target today. Oh. Oh. Oh, thank you. Bye, man. Thank you, Mecca. I'll check in just a second. I will definitely check. Um, we haven't I don't think we've ever rated this person before. And I think they're pretty funny. They're a very funny VTuber. I've never rated them before. They're funny. I do like their content. I find them hilarious. I find their shorts very entertaining. And they also are responsible for naming the mascot of Orfkai. So I think our raid target today will be the fabulous, very royal Rin Penrose. So we're gonna raid Rin. So this is gonna be the raid. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on Wednesday back here, and then I'll let you know about later tonight, okay? But thank you for understanding if we may have to push it. I'm going to see how I'm feeling the next couple of hours, but thank you. Mwah. Bye. Thank you for hanging. Bye. See you. Buenas nachos. Bye.